we go. You're the first tester of our live video chat.
There. How's that?
That's much better.
Hey, why don't you have it? Why don't you have it with the pin setter shows in your camera?
Well, I've got the masking unit up on the lane, blocking the view right now. It's just where it ended up the other night after we did our live on Sunday night.
So where are you gonna put that masking unit so it's out of the way?
I'll put it back up.
You gonna put it on the wall this time so it's not in the way of the pin setter?
That's probably what the plan there.
Put it on the wall instead?
Putting it on the wall. But this is our first.
I don't want it on the pin machine.
Oh, you're the only one.
Huh?
You're the only one. Hold it. So this thing goes to the. There's the camera with me on it. There we go.
You know what? You can move your chair around to where the pin setter shows.
I could, but you know what? I don't have time this morning. I will work on that. So what's up with you this morning, Beth?
Not much. Just seeing how you're doing.
Yep. There you go.
I want to be the test pilot to make sure it works.
And you did a good job, so. Well, I will, got anything good to tell us?
Yeah, I'd like to see you chrome the check field and make the brake board gold color.
Okay, we'll put that in the notes and we'll try to work on that one.
And put the little crown emblem right in the middle of the ring.
Sounds like a good plan.
That way when it's in the up position too, it would look cool because the big chrome didn't have the big B for the bronze click on.
Right. Well, I'll do that.
That would be cool. Huh?
Cool. I'll work on that.
Yep.
All right. Well, cool. Thanks for calling in this morning and being the test dummy this morning.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. We did our first test call and it worked. All right. Let's see if I can find myself live here so I can see your comments. Where am I? So I'm not up to this speed on this. There we go. All right, back to me. Bam, there I am. So I'm not up to this. All right, now I gotta put the mic down on this. All right, back to. There we go. All right, and we're back. Rep, no audio. Good afternoon from the UK, Jason. I'm going through comments a little slow here. Yeah, I got everything going. I wanted to get the video feed going first. Now I got the video going. Got the audio. Finally, Brandon, thank you. Calling in, helping me this morning. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's the first time this ever happened, of course. But got it going. What was the hammer ball? I didn't use the hammer last night. I had a blue hammer out at the very end there. I need to get the thumb fixed because it doesn't fit me. I need to get a thumb slug insert put in there so I can actually try it out and use it sometime. My cardinal sin, though, normally when I bowl, I get a ball, just that's it. Use it, adjust. If I'm not carrying, tweak it a little bit, but I started switching balls last night, and you see what happened to my scores. So went from 250 something to whatever the hell it was. So next time, pick a ball, stick with it. Don't be one of those people. Let's see. Yep, we were watching Big Brother Australia last night. First time I've ever watched the Big Brother series from Australia. It's much different from the U.S. Have you ever watched Big Brother here and Big Brother in Australia? Night and day difference. I like the way they do it over there a lot better. All right, so everybody, anybody wants to call in and chat with me, just cue me up. Facebook Messenger video chat. look for Robert Natho and call in, and we can talk live on camera while I'm having my breakfast. I didn't have time. We slept late. Got up. Mama's already up. So if you know us a little bit more than others, you know us what we're doing here. I've got my 92-year-old mother. We all live together, and we're taking care of her. She's in a good place. She's where she wants to be. And I got up this morning, came out here, started setting up, walked back in, and there she is at the breakfast table. She was ready to go. So I got her breakfast and got everything going, and she's reading the paper now and having her start to the day. It's nice and sunny here in Dallas after some thunderstorms last night. So, and then I came out here, I was trying to set up, having all the issues. I didn't have time to cook my breakfast, and then all of a sudden, open the door, and Aaron brings me breakfast. Off to a slow start, but hey, a little late too. Supposed to have been on an hour ago. Sorry about that. Everybody's gotten quiet all of a sudden. That's the back of the Star Shield. Right there. Right there on my shoulder. It's just off the pin setter right now, sitting on the lane till either I hang it back up or hang it on the wall, which is my goal, put it back on the wall. So, if anybody wants to video chat, Facebook Messenger, look me up, hit that call, let's talk live, video. Thank you, Aaron, for cooking me breakfast. Everybody's gotten quiet. Oh, nope, there it is. Today we have pinnacle pins in the pin setter. I thought I hadn't. There we go. Pinnacle pins are in the pin setter. If I had the camera on back there, I'd show you, but let me see what comes up there. Let me show you what's. No, we got the color pins in there. I'm sorry. Still got the color pins from the other day. But there is the pin setter. Live shot. Switch back. The ladder. I'm not sure. Good question. I'll have to get up and look. I am not sure. Thank you, Rep. And Carl, Brandon Carl. Got a blue hammer. Mine looks like a lot darker than yours. Yeah, mine is kind of green looking. I pulled it out last night and it doesn't really look, the hammer doesn't really look blue anymore. It looks more kind of greenish. And it's about the serial number starts with 9. I don't think it's 89. It could be 1999. But I've had it for quite a while and I've just never used it. So, Aaron doesn't mean scrambled egg, that's right. Check this plate of happiness out here this morning. He prepped all the stuff for me last night while I was at bowling, had it all set up this morning so when I got up I could turn on the oven, had the eggs ready to go, had the biscuits and everything ready to go, and then I slept a lot later than I was supposed to. So, let's see, how do I scroll the thing down here? Come on, comments. I did watch the PBA, Rick. I watched 2.5 games of the 4 from Sunday yesterday before bowling, and I saw, oh, damn. I got my notes out in the truck. Oh, it was really good, though. The first game, and then the split that, oh, what the hell's his name? Drawing a blank this morning. No, it was really good, though. It was really good. I haven't watched the end of it, but somebody told me what happened. So now the surprise is over with, but I did watch it, though. Where do you look up the serial numbers at this specific website I have to go to? Usually the serial number, the first number is the last number of the year that a ball is made. It's like if you got a brand new ball today, the serial number should start with a 2 or a 1. So the ball that I have starts with a 9, and I don't think I bought it back in 1989. I might have bought it back around 1999, and then it's just been sitting around for a while, so it's probably 23 years old. But yeah, usually the first serial number of the ball is the last year or the year that it was made. The Cheetah Show is great. I will watch that. And if anybody wants to join me live and talk live with your image, or audio, you don't have to do image. Just look me up on Facebook Messenger, Robert Natho. Send me a video chat request, and I'll accept it. We can talk live. Yeah, probably 2009 is more likely to be. Oops, make sure I locked my truck doors. I had to back out this morning. There we go. Make sure I've locked the doors. I had the auto lock feature on there, and then it started annoying me that it kept locking the door so much. So I wasn't ready, so I turned it back off. Wish it had a proximity thing. Look, when I walked up to the truck, it would unlock. But let's see. Learned to bowl with a 14-pound blue hammer. Shot my first 600 with it. I learned to bowl. Let's see. Well, house balls up until my very first ball was my mom's old fireball. I remember that was 5th grade, I think. One of the black and red swirly balls that my mom used to bowl with many years ago. I got it plugged and re-drilled, and I think it was a 13-pound ball. Actually, no. Excuse me. My first ball before that was a Columbia 300 white dot. And I actually have one over here on the ball rack that I found down at Houma, Louisiana, when I went down there a few weeks ago to get some parts. I was looking through, they had a bunch of balls kind of dumped out on the floor, and I found a white dot and a yellow dot that were in pretty good shape. They need to be resurfaced, and they look really good too, I'm sure, once they get resurfaced. But I grabbed them, brought them home. They're on the ball rack here. We were going to use them to bowl in here, but they don't fit anybody's hand. I kind of thought maybe they'd look better just kind of polished up and left alone. My Civic actually does that. It has proximity lock and unlock. See, I wish mine locked and unlocked. It annoys me. I get out, okay, and it locks, and then I walk around the other side, well, it's already locked, or I come out and I can't get in the door. But yet I'm always bad about locking it when I go somewhere. I'm forgetful about it, so I think it annoys me more that it overlocks than underlocks. Okay, if I cycle how about I cycle it once for you? Let me put down my breakfast here, and I will go turn on and cycle the pin setter because I cheated you last night and I didn't get to cycle lane 12 last night. Alright, here we go. We're going to go to, let me switch you over. There we go. We're going live. Cycle the pin setter. Notice the wobbly camera. The camera is hanging on the rod for the masking unit where the masking unit used to hang. So it shakes a little bit. You're not drunk. Well, I don't think you're drunk. Somebody could be this early. Those color pins were fun to bowl on the other day. Actually, if you watch the Naked Bowling Show, if you didn't, check it out. And then at the very end, watch me convert a good split. And the gimmick isn't what you think it may be if you haven't watched it yet and you're afraid to tune in. So, back on there. And let me switch it back to video. There we go. cycle it. Oh, we have a caller. Let's see, Brandon Carl. Here we go. And you are live. Dang it, I can't hear you. Oh, hang on, I gotta unmute the mic when I do this. Bam. There we go.
And you are live.
All right, what's up?
Dang it, I can't hear you.
Hear me?
Hang on,
I can hear you now.
I'm gonna do this.
Awesome. I'm actually using my stream.
Well, shoot.
Alright, what's up? Dang it, I can't hear you.
Hold it. Now I gotta mute my other one because. Hang on. Bam. There we go. I got it now.
I think I turned it down on this, which is weird.
Now, where'd you go?
Alright, I think I got it. Can you hear me now?
Well, I can hear you, but I can't see you. What the heck? Ah. Crap. There we go. There we go. Technical issues. I'm learning.
Oh, it's all good.
How are you this morning?
Oh, not too bad. Like I said, I use OBS when I stream on Twitch, so I've had that issue plenty of times when I, especially if there's like a Windows update, it just screws up every setting in OBS. So you have to go back through, remap every scene, almost every content or connection to the scene and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. You know, I know that it's been wanting me to update. I think OBS had an update and I haven't done it, so maybe that's what I need to do is update it. And it was because it did that before. One day we were trying to go live, and I mean nothing would work. And finally, we had to yes. Make Brandon's mic louder. All right.
Oh, I'm like I said, this is a video call. I don't know if it's coming through my microphone
There we go. I'm
or
turning.
if it's coming through my headset, or if it's actually picking up my voice from my webcam mic. So
I hear you just fine. So hopefully,
Okay, cool.
hopefully you can be. Hopefully you can hear. I'm learning. I may need to get a second laptop or something to do this on because I had to go in and I've got comments going and I had to go in and freeze the video in there so I could not be doubling up the audio. Yeah, I just need to go and update because we did that about a month or so ago where we couldn't get anything to work. Finally, Aaron said, you know what, just get out of the way. And he went through and updated the computer, updated OBS, updated the cameras, updated everything, and everything started working again. So where are you this morning?
I am from Northeast Ohio,
Northeast Ohio. Up near Cleveland?
down by Canton.
Canton, okay. Yeah, Mike and I were up there back in August. Went into Cleveland, went to Twin Lanes. What's the little one right outside of there? Put the video up of it. It was a little 10-lane bowling alley. It was a little AMF house. And then we went back to Dickey's, and then went down to a bowling club down in Akron that we couldn't get into.
Oh, yeah, I know it's over by Firestone High School. I think it's Genoda.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And then we went over. He couldn't get anybody to answer him, and we went in. And we were afraid that they're like in a meeting or something, so we didn't open the door to knock and say, "Hey, what's going on?" So we left, and they wouldn't answer, and we headed over to Riviera Lanes. And then they messaged back, said, "Hey, yeah, we're done. Come back." And we're like, "Yeah, it's kind of late. We got to go." So next time we get up there, Mike and I are going to try to go up to see that. It's a pretty cool place. So
If you're ever in Northeast Ohio again, Christopher Columbus Lanes in Alliance, it's about 15 miles east of Canton. They got a 12-lane center there, above ground ball return, old Gold Crown units and stuff.
Oh, wow. Christopher Columbus Lanes?
Yes.
I'm going to definitely put that on my list. I would like to. I know Aaron, one day would like to just be able to leave town for a week and just kind of go hit up some different places and check out some old bowling alleys. I'll have to look up Christopher Columbus Lanes. It's nice to know that there's a lot of cool old bowling alleys up there because around here in Dallas used to, I don't know how many bowling alleys we have, but we have one bowling alley in Dallas.
Oh, really?
Everything else is one of these newer, main events, whatever's, but of all the bowling alleys in Dallas, the only one left is USA Bowl, which used to be Don Carter All-Star Lanes West, which is where I bowl on my Monday Night League. So, but Dallas has one bowling alley. So, I mean, we got Plano Super Bowl, which is just outside of Dallas. which is a really, really nice bowling alley. They're open 24 hours a day. Allen Bowl, which is a really nice place. But in Dallas itself, there's only one bowling center left, which is sad.
Wow.
And there's nothing around here cool, old. Everything's, remodeled and all that. And I come up there and I see, even Pennsylvania, when I went up there a couple of months ago, or back in January, there's a 6-lane bowling alley in every other street corner. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, around here it was the same too. But it was right around 2017. It took a big hit in
Really?
leagues and stuff. It was I think it was like 3 or 4 centers that closed down just that season. It was College Bowl, Colonial Lanes closed down right at the end of the league season, which sucks. I was working at Colonial at the time. That was I shared pictures of that on the Garage Bowling Alley Facebook
I
page.
think I remember that, yeah. Are they the ones that just suddenly closed, or... No,
it wasn't.
Another one
They didn't
recently.
suddenly close. It was there was an announcement. It got bought out for future property development. I think there's a Duluth trading there now. I've always joked with the people I used to bowl in the league with there. It's like, we're going to show up one day with all our bowling bags and stuff, and we're going to come in there. It's like, hey, you guys have any open lanes?
Yeah, that's kind of gone. But
There's one that's the town west of me is Starway Lanes. It's an old school. It was an old school AMF house at 8270s, and the masking unit you have on your wall there, it was those masking units.
the
around
stream
house.
lanes.
Yeah, stream lanes.
Yeah, I feel very fortunate. I found 2 different people in South Illinois. I posted one day looking for one, and the guy says, yeah, I've got one. And another guy said, hey, I got one. And they're like 20 miles apart from each other, and they came from different places, but they both let me have them, and I had a shipper, picked them up and brought them down here, and the one of them was, I don't know if I did the video on it or showed the pictures of it, but it was painted all blue. And I just sprayed it down with some water, it softened up, and I took the scraper, and all the blue paint came right off of it and left the original like turquoise triangle with the logo and everything still on it underneath it. Even the above and the below is the original paint, but it was painted blue, and the blue just scraped right off. So it was amazing. I've got another one over there. I just need to work on it and get it hung up too or something. But I've got 2 of them. But yeah, I animated. I took the guts out of the other one that was on the wall, put the guts in this one, and Rod J helped me get. He has that box that he made that actually works with the pin finders on the Brunswick machine, feeds the signal to the box, and does the Pathfinder stuff on the triangle, which is pretty cool. So, but pretty neat. Well,
Sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
usually
okay.
good. I'm usually better at this because I do stream live, and I just I don't know what to say. It's like
yeah.
I do want to
I've never done
say
this
you
before.
stole my childhood dream. I always wanted to put a bowling alley in a bowling pin setter in my garage.
It just kind of happened. Mike that bowls with me all the time, I remember I was at work, it was like in 2016, 2017, he goes, hey, there's some church over in Fort Worth with 4 lanes and they're closing down. Everything's available. And I thought, what church has 4 lanes in Fort Worth? And so he showed me the ad, and I looked at it, and I contacted the guy, and he goes, yeah, come over and look at him if you want. And I went over there, and it was like, oh my God. Walked upstairs. They had like the gymnasium. We walked upstairs, and there's 4 lanes. I've got the video on there that I made of it, which is way down the list if you look for it. But went in, there's 4 lanes. It's got a ball polisher. It's got the little desk with all the shoes, got the above grounds, and it's just been sitting there for like 20 years unused. And I went back and looked at the machines, and when I looked at the machines and saw the serial numbers on them, and it was just like, I was just in awe. And it was like, okay, I got to have one. And then I talked to Dan Tucker up in Tulia and said, hey, do you have anybody that can remove them? And he hooked me up with a guy, and I got basically they took 3 of the 4 machines out, and then I was able to cut up sections of the lane, and I was just going to put them in storage and hang on to them, and then we built this garage about the same time, and I started looking at it one day. It's like, it might fit over there. I could just set it up and run it in the corner. And I started looking, and I was like, well, if the cars move back enough, there's room enough for a lane and a ball return, and I got permission, I think, or at least I just went through with it, but here we are.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Something actually similar happened in my area. YouTuber Treasure Chest, when I told about College Bowl closing down, his 2 lanes came out were lanes 1 and 2 out of College Bowl there.
And what is it?
His YouTube channel was Treasure Chest.
Oh, that guy. I've seen that.
Yes.
Isn't the store still there and the lanes are still in
Yeah.
there?
They boarded up the floor on the lanes, and it's an antique shop now.
But
I have an old. I was there when they did like the salvage auction for it. I didn't buy any. I wanted to buy a sweep on it, but they were selling the pin setters at the time. And I think they were like $300, $400.
Oh, so
pop,
they took the machines out?
Yeah, they're all out.
Oh, I thought they were still in there. But
I believe they're all out. But yeah, he has lanes 1 and 2 there.
I've seen that. I don't know if he's still doing his videos or not, but I've seen the videos from that.
Or Treasure Chest. I think it's TC Bowling now on YouTube.
That's it. That's right. It doesn't look like it's a very long lane, I think. It's pretty short, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still the ability to hook up 2 of the pin setters and have them, in the garage running. I mean, especially right now, you can get pin setters for, very little.
Oh yeah, Rep's in chat. About 10 years ago, I worked at the bowling alley at Kent State University, the Eastway Center there. It had 6 lanes. They had the Mod 5 masking units, and me and him were like chatting like one day, because I uploaded some random videos of that like on YouTube. They're long gone now.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
unfortunately.
opening up the second window here so I can actually, hopefully, without screwing things up, watch this in the comments on my computer. Okay, let's see. Hopefully.
Oh, dude, yeah, Rep. I can't believe Rep's still kicking around here. I used to watch all his videos when he was running A2s at Slocum's back in the day.
There we go.
Stuff.
Treasure Chest changed name to TC Bowling. There we go. Now I'm able to look at the comments again. There's like so many things happening at once, I got to switch around here. Let's see, I don't know what deck shield I'm putting on yet. Got to update OBS. There we go. Alright, now I can see everything, comments and everything else, and I don't think I screwed up the feed. I'm learning. This is a first for me. I've never done this before. I just kind of thought, hey, this might work. Let me try it. I actually have the microphone sitting under the laptop where the speaker is with a mic pack. So that's how the audio is coming out through the system. I'm feeding it through OBS through the microphone. So it works, I guess. What I was wanting to do is I've got a mic pack or a battery or a earbud thing that I wear whenever we're doing our lives. And I was wanting to feed that into the laptop, and that way I could feed all the audio into that and input it into the laptop so there wouldn't be try to simplify this without having to just set a microphone under the speaker. But I couldn't get it to behave for me.
I don't know if it'll work for you, but the headset I'm wearing right now, I think it's Corsair Void Elite. I don't know if it's too bulky of a headset. It's a wireless headset.
Yeah.
You can have like, especially on OBS, if you let me take a look here at OBS. I don't know if it'll screw up my feed or anything here. You just do audio. I think it's audio output capture.
I know. I drove
or audio input capture.
I drove Rod J up the wall with helping me get all this set up at the beginning, because he was truly a huge help when I first started all this, getting everything working. And then we've got like a USB strip with different USB inputs on it, which turns into audio, which was what we have the feed out. He just wanted me to input each mic into one individual so you could adjust each one on OBS. But Aaron lost the ability to have a headset on and listen to everything live without the delay, so he ended up having to go through an audio mixer, which may kill the quality somewhat, but at least Aaron can listen to everything. We got everything set up perfect right now. So
video quality is not as important as audio quality. It's like one of those retaining factors, especially if you want to when you're streaming with a live audience, is because a lot of times they're watching on a very small device, and so if you can sacrifice just a little bit of video quality but keep decent audio quality, it'll keep people around. That's one of the tricks I was told when I did my streaming and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, this is all new to me. I mean, I'm not the most computer literate person, but we're trying to progress and learn things more. And now I got OBS. I'm actually able to broadcast from the garage or anywhere now, and we couldn't do this a year ago for sure. And we're slowly creeping up, I guess.
Oh yeah, no kidding. I can't believe your channel blew up as it is. Like, I think one of the first videos I actually watched you,
Dang it.
it was, I think it was, I forget who it was. It was the left-hander, the lefty guy that
Oh,
bowls with
Josh.
you. Yeah, Josh. He was bowling on your pin setter there, and it was just like a quick, like 30-second video when you just set it up, and it even had like the little My Movie title, the My Movie watermark in the corner somewhere. I was like,
Yeah.
I saw that video. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I wish this man is stealing my childhood dream. What in the hell?
I'm going to turn something off real quick that just came on that's making a bunch of
Oh yeah, no
racket.
problem.
There we go. But yeah, Josh came over with a friend of his, James, is like one of the first videos, and it's still like one of the highest watched videos on there. I just kind of put a 5-minute thing together, a montage one night at work, posted, but it was like I put clips of the pin setter first cycling. You know,
Yeah.
what the heck? And all of a sudden people are like watching it, and then, you know, I said, well, let me do a couple more. I put a few, hey, do this, do that. I'm like, okay, so I did that, and then we said, you know, hey, I could put together like a bowling thing. So I shot like 100 different video clips, and then got on my iPhone, which I'd never used the iPhone before, or iMovie,
Yeah.
and like put each, I mean, I had like pages of paper, and putting each clip together and trying to transition them. And so it looks like one 5-minute streaming video thing, but it's like literally like 100 clips individually put together. And then, hey, let's get a couple of GoPros. And I got these GoPros for like $30 off eBay. And we hooked up a bunch of them, got a video switcher, and then it's just kind of blown up from there. So it's kind of cool. You know, it's nice that people can appreciate the old bowling stuff, and I appreciate everybody watching us, you know, and appreciating what we have. And you know, that's why I try to keep doing more and more different things just to not be repetitive and whatnot. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, we try to keep everything nice and happy in here. Yeah, we got people in the Philippines. We got Singapore, Australia. The UK is great. I love it. You know, and I'm starting to, you know, develop a lot of friendships with a lot of people out of this and stuff, you know, people that we talk to outside of YouTube.
Yeah, it's crazy. Or even, especially in the United Kingdom, like back in the '60s, their bowling culture, their bowling boom was about as big as ours, and then it was their bus was like bigger.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
Good morning,
Japan,
bowling.
it right up. Yeah, you go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying hey to a couple of the comments here. Hello, Allegiant. But yeah, I know when I worked at Don Carter's, which is now USA Bowl, there's 4 of them in Dallas, and they opened up in the mid-'70s with pin setters from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess Japan had a huge, somebody told me the other day, I think Mike was telling me that there's like one like 250 lane bowling alley.
There was like a building. I think I heard that story. It was like a building, and it was like that Simpsons joke where it was like, I live in a bowling alley, below me and above me. But that was a real thing in Japan.
Oh my God.
It was like 4 different bowling alleys.
Wow.
It was like 4 or 5 floors. It was like total like 200, 300 lanes or something.
So yeah, Don Carter's opened up, you know, 3 centers with like 50 some odd lanes each. There's 200. And I went to Pennsylvania back in January. His are Jap A2s. He went into another bowling alley up there, and they had Japanese A2. We went into Plainview lanes when we drove up to Hereford about back in August or September. Mike, Bill, and I got in the truck and drove up there. We did a bunch of videos along the way. Went into Plainview Bowl. They're Jap A2s. You know, it's like Jap A2s are everywhere. So, I mean, that just tells you how big it was in Japan.
There are a lot of, I think the center, there are 2 or 3 centers that are still around today, Park Center, and I think, Eastbury, and I want to say, was Strike Zone now is old Embassy Lanes. I think those were all Japanese A2. Those were all Astro Lane houses to begin with.
Oh, wow.
Back in the day.
Yeah,
Those were all built in the 70s.
Yeah, I remember though, I mean, it had the Astroline ball returns with the pin finders, had the Astroline scoring system, which is, I remember that now, you know, how cool that was with that whole operation, but I know mechanics hated those things. I think they didn't last very long. We need a slot machine. I'm reading the comments. Aaron's telling us we need a slot machine. Crap metal and Jap A2s. They are, the biggest thing I remember about them is the pinwheels. They're like 2-piece molded steel, and they break all the time. Little tits would fall out of them, so the pins wouldn't fall right. You get turn pan jams. So if we had like one pocket that had a broken piece or something that was marking up pins or the pins were falling out, we just drill a hole in the back, put a pin in it, put a bolt in it for the night, so a pin wouldn't use that one pocket until they could come in the next day and actually weld it up and, repair it. And they started buying quality pinwheels from Quality back around 1990 and replaced about a dozen of them, I think. You can still hear them. They're like the big bell ringer pinwheels.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
The nostalgia sound there.
I want one in here. I know Aaron would hate it. I went down to Houma a couple of weeks ago when they're like saying, hey, if you want anything, come and get it. And I had been there before, and I thought they had them on their American pin setters. They had 8 added that were American, and the other 16 were Japanese down at Houma. And got down there, and somebody had already come in and taken out several of the pinwheels. I don't know if they ever had any of those, but if they did, somebody else got them. So I came home without one. But I got a bunch of other stuff, too, which I needed more stuff. So,
yeah.
Let's see. 2 video poker machines. Oh, yeah. If we had room for one, I'm sure I could make room for one, though. I would make room.
You need to go to a PBA event, steal one of those clutch lane ball tracker things and stick it on the roof. Or stick it on the ceiling of your...
Oh, yeah, I now know, yeah, where they get all the analyst stuff on there.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do they get that stuff? That'd be kind of cool.
I don't know how it works, but it's just a tracker that tracks the ball and stuff, and they use it for like glow bowling stuff where you have like special effects on the lane.
Yeah, I've seen that where they have like different, they project stuff down on the lane. That'd be kind of cool. But
you can play like little games within the game where you have to like throw the ball through this gate here to earn more points.
That would be kind of cool. I haven't seen those in operation anywhere. I've heard about them and seen some videos posted on them, but I haven't ever seen them in person. That's cool. Well, hey, thanks for calling in and talking to me, and hopefully we can get this perfected next time, and it won't be...
I do have a suggestion, though.
Yes.
Anybody that calls in, he was like, hey, what's your favorite like bowling find, or what's your newest bowling find here?
Good one. And show us. Yeah, that's what I got. Vintage Bowling and Collectibles is our page on Facebook, because somebody was messaging me one day and said, yeah, I posted in this other bowling group, and they took my post down. I'm like, why? He goes, well, I don't know. And I said, I don't know why. I said, you know what? Screw them. So I said, I'm going to start a group for bowling collectibles, stuff like that, and you can post whatever you want on there, and I will encourage people to do that. So come in there, and we've already got almost 2,000 members in it, and it's only been like 4 months.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm telling people,
it's cool to see there's just the strangest equipment that I never knew existed. Like when Mike started posting all his pin videos, like, holy crap, I didn't know how many pins were actually made.
I didn't either.
Like, just different companies.
And it amazes me going over to his house because we're still not done. I've done 25 now, I think. I've still got a couple more to post. He's still got another shelf that we could probably do another 10 videos off of. I mean, I leave it to Mike to find stuff, and I mean, that's his passion. I try not to step on his feet on that. Every once in a while, I do get a couple of pins, and I got one the other day, and he's like, I don't have one. I'm like, hold it. I have a pin that Mike doesn't have. But that's rare. But I mean, I don't go searching for them because I know there's a lot of other people out there looking like him, and I don't want to get in their way. So I just lucked into something, but I usually kind of let him stick to the collecting, and I stick to the rest of it. But yeah, he's got some amazing stuff. The easy pins are probably the coolest looking thing that he's got, and he's just got one the other day that had like feathers around the neck. It's like a Indian chief pin or something. Can't remember what, but
I found a pin on eBay a couple months ago, right around Christmas time. It was just a shell. It was before it was plastic molded. It was a Brunswick pin, and it had Brunswick Max, the bow tie decals all over it. It was just painted onto the wooden shell of the pin. It wasn't actually a pin. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. And like they say, if you ever see something, get it, because you may never see it again, and somebody else will. So. And
then I ended up going to a Christmas party. It was like a surprise. It's a Secret Santa party where you just brought something from your house, and then you wrap it up, and it was like that was your present.
Yeah.
And so I ended up giving that away as a present.
Oh no.
The person I gave it to ended up being my cousin. She absolutely loves it.
Oh, really? Good.
She has her little collection too.
Maybe it'll inspire her to get more involved.
Yeah, no, you guys actually inspired me to
Good.
go out there and start buying up old pins there.
Well, it's kind of like, we got the Magna pins, and all of a sudden it just erupted on Magna pins. Everybody wanted the Magna pins, which, I mean, they're awesome. And we bolt on them here, and then there's that big mag tournament up in Plano, and I got them about 26 cases of them. And Dalton Dick just got a couple of cases from me the other day. And then the Star Shield thing started up, and all of a sudden everybody's, gung-ho on the Star Shield. So it's kind of nice that we're igniting the love of some of the stuff that's kind of been forgotten.
Yeah, there was plug your Facebook page at Garage Bowling Alley for a second. There was a big story going on. There was like a Magna pin that showed up on eBay, and it was started at like $5, so people kept bidding.
I saw that one. And it got up.
And I'm getting like $150 or something. And I was like,
it was crazy. And I think somebody retracted the bid before it got near the end.
I think it ended up selling for like $70 or something.
Still. But, I mean, that just showed how crazy the market was for Magna pins at the time. It's like, you're welcome. But I actually got two off eBay. I think they popped up as like two of them. Buy it now, $65, and they're brand new. Ah, Kitty.
Kitty.
Awesome.
Yeah,
What's his name?
This one's Mr. Kitty.
Mr.
From
Kitty.
South Park.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We got two orange cats. But, yeah, I got two brand new Magnas that popped up on eBay. I think it was like $65 free shipping, and I was like, I thought about it. I thought, okay, I got to have them. Got to do it, because I never see them.
Yeah, that started with me. I always loved the old mixers and red crowns, and I saw a mixer for like $5. I was like, okay, I'll go get it. And then I bought a red crown, and then I bought the Black Bee red crown, and then I ended up getting I ended up finding a Score King 50 that was brand new, and then I found a flyer, and I found another flyer, and then I found the baseless third flyer.
Oh wow!
Without it was there was a Blue Eagle flyer, and then the bow tie flyer with the base on it, and then the one single molded baseless flyer as well. Then I finally found a Max that was never used.
Nice.
The bow tie and the Amphitrite Max.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my meager collection here. I used to have a bunch more, and I gave them away to James. I kept the ones I liked, and I gave them to a friend of mine, James Hale. They're up in the attic. I was like, I don't have room for them. They're going to cook up in the attic. And I was like, I tried to give them to Mike. He didn't come get them. And then James got them, and now James has a whole bunch. But, I've still got my meager collection up there, but it's enough. I don't even have room for them. I keep having to try to extend shelves to add to it. And I've got room to extend the top shelf another 4 or 5 pins, but then I may have to start picking some off the shelf that are less desirable and make room for some other stuff. I'm not actively looking for pins, but,
Yeah, I want to put them all on the shelf I put quite a few on the shelf right here, but I got my hat collection right here. But I got my $1,700 gaming computer right there. I don't want risking it falling onto it, or especially when I do racing and stuff here. I got a little wheel stand; it shakes the whole desk. I was like, don't want anything to fall.
Yeah.
But so quite a few of my pins are upstairs on the shelf up there, and then I got my 5 favorite Brunswick pins just right here. That mixer, the flyer, the red crown, the B red crown, and the Score King 50.
Brunswick just makes a good-looking pin.
Oh, they do. The red crown is probably my favorite.
Yep, the red crown, the striker is another one that's rare that looks like the Score King, but it says Brunswick. I'm looking at it now. It says striker in red with a little yellow X on it. They evidently have one in stripes, and of course Mike has one. But I found a couple of those. But yeah, I think the red crown, the old one, I found one on eBay, and Mike saw it and forgot about it, and I won it. And it's a red crown with the black eagle on the back, like the Score King 50.
Yeah.
And the spray-painted crown on it. I'm looking at it now. So, I mean, that was a very...
Those are pins. Okay, yeah, give me a second here. I'll go grab them.
Okay.
Grab the ones I just got. We'll start with the mixer and the 5 I have right on the shelf right here. All right, yeah. This is my favorite, or my. Oh, let's go in. I guess we'll go chronological order. This is the Score King 50.
Nice. It says
With
new,
the-
right?
New. I don't think this one's ever been thrown in. It doesn't look like it's been through a pin setter.
It
Yeah,
looks beautiful. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Then we got the mixer.
Of course. Blue Eagle, tricolor.
The tricolor.
Oh, nice.
I
That's
don't know
an
if you
older
can.
one.
Yeah,
Mike has one that's got a black eagle.
There we go.
So they
Yeah.
actually made him with the black eagle briefly.
I screwed up my white balance on my webcam here. I'm wearing a Black Rush T-shirt
Yep.
or Black Rush hoodie, and I'm trying to show a white pin. Yeah, this. Then we got the Red Crown with the Black Eagle.
Oh, you got the black eagle? Oh, the tricolor.
Oh no, sorry, tricolor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. And then I have the Black B Red Crown, but this one just has the Blue Eagle on
Oh,
it.
nice.
And I have a flyer with the Blue Eagle.
Those are nice. If it ever gets
Alright,
that ink stuff on it, I used a magic eraser on mine.
Yeah.
It kind of had that dull finish on it. And now it is like shiny white. So the magic eraser, you might try it on the flyer, and they really
Yeah.
clean up nice.
Give me a second here. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my rest of my pins.
Okay. I'm going to eat breakfast here. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I just got done having breakfast.
See you, Rep.
We'll go with
I'm catching up on
I
messages.
think I have a total of, I would say like 63 or 64 pins now, but a lot of them are just pins I got out of the machines, the bowling alleys I worked at back in the day.
I've got a couple of different flyers up on the shelf. I'll have to look and see which ones I have. Ah,
Here I have a Brunswick King.
oh wow. Those are rare.
Yeah, the B King.
Have you seen the old King with the King logo on them?
Yeah,
And they're always,
I saw one on eBay not too long ago.
but
It was,
they're always shattered. The coating
Yeah.
on them. I've got one that's not. Or it's just barely got some crazing on it, but I don't know what it is with the Kings, the old ones. That the
they
coating
inflate
just shatters.
the tournaments too. I have a tournament like the external layer is pretty much cracked off, and it's just a little plastic layer. Then
Don't
let's see
understand
here.
that.
What else? Oh, I got a mixer stripe right here.
I think I have one mixture stripe.
This one's got the black,
the
tricolor
tricolor.
eagle.
That's the older one.
Yeah. Where's it at? Here's the Brunswick Flyer with the bow tie in the base. I don't know if you can see the base on it.
Yeah.
There we go.
go.
And where is it at? Here's the purple one, the purple version of it.
Okay.
The Flyer with everything faded. And this one's actually baseless.
Oh, nice.
I never knew that was made like that.
I'll have to look at mine. I don't know that mine's that way. Thought it had the base on it. Very cool.
And where's it at? Oh yeah, here's the tournament. I think this was like the second ever pin I ever got. I think it was like 7 or 8
Oh, man.
years old at the time. You can see where it's like cracking. It's just the external layer is just
Yeah.
coming off here.
I had one that I found in the church with all the pins they had. I put it in the machine to run it because it wasn't that great a shape, but the coating was just shattering on
Yeah.
it. So I pulled it out and I quit using it. Ooh, Duramark.
Yeah, Ripley Duramark. Never been used Ripley Duramark.
Damn. That's an old
And I actually had a recoated Vulcan Volt. Oh, here's a pin I just got in the mail the other day. Brand new
Ooh,
Bowtie Max.
the B-Max.
B-Max.
Beautiful. Have you seen the Score Kings that they're making now?
Yeah, the black ones.
With the black base and all. That's just a damn good looking pen.
I've seen them around. I actually have a couple of those. I have ones that have been absolutely shattered. I have one with the stripe on it.
Stripe
The
next
base
to the Blue
actually-
Eagle.
Here's a Score King that's seen better days.
Oh, nice.
The base is actually cracked on it.
I don't think I have a stripe. Yeah, I do have a stripe. I think Mike hooked me up with a stripe.
I've been looking for a crown one, but I've not really been looking for a crown one.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a Vulcan Now Tough Supreme. It was actually recoated, so it had red stripes on it, double red stripes, and never knew until I looked up one day about 5 or 6 years ago.
That is black.
Yeah, it was black on the bottom. I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I think that was the very first pin I ever got.
Yeah. I've got
think
one
it
up on the shelf, and I found one on eBay. It's a Boltex. I'm looking at it now. It looks just like the Now Tough Supreme.
The other cat's
And it's
looking.
plastic coat. Oh, Black Kitty. We've got one black cat too.
Yeah.
Always had our black cats. We had two at one time.
Oh, what else do I got? I have an inflate glow pin with the bow tie, and got one upstairs. Everybody's seen the glow inflates. Oh yeah, here we go. This one.
Score Kings weren't as good as the Maxes, huh?
This one I borrowed from the bowling alley I worked at
Ooh, wow.
back in the day. The Diamond Dermot test pin.
A test pin?
Yes, it doesn't have any thing on the back of it. I actually
wow.
traded this with somebody in the Facebook group. I had a brand new, never used one of this version of this pin.
Nice.
I was actually working. I think it was like bowling I was working at in college. It kept just throwing. I got bored one day. I just kept trying to break this thing because it was cracked right here. I was like, I'm gonna try to break this pin. So I kept throwing the ball in the gutter, just leaving it in the deadwood, like behind the machine, just like right around like the 7-pin spot, just to crack it. I was like, this thing's not gonna break.
Damn.
Ryan Suter, it's my cousin.
Oh, really? Funny who you run into in here, right?
Yeah, no kidding, man. What's up, Ryan?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, Pinoy Bowler's in the Philippines.
yeah.
Let's see.
I traded with the guy. I traded that pin with the guy. He ended up giving me a U-Strike,
Hey, M-Flight.
USB-C U-Strike.
Singapore, M-Flight Bowler.
But that's just a basic rundown of my collection.
That's cool.
Everything else is just pretty much beat the shit.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry.
La 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 la.
No. Anyways.
Oh, man. Well, cool. It was good talking to you this morning.
Oh yeah, no kidding. Hey, yeah, appreciate you having me on.
Yeah.
Mind if I
do
plug
this.
anything here?
I have to start doing this more often, and hopefully I won't have any issues, and I wake up at 9 o'clock and get started. Like I say, I work midnight shifts, so I don't set an alarm. I just woke up. I thought it said like 8:30, and then I realized it was 9:30. It's like, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Aaron. Yeah.
Plus, we stayed up a little late last night watching TV, and so.
Winsome Pit and Flight Bowl. There was actually a bowling alley down in Carrollton. It's a little town just southeast of Canton. They had Winsome Pins for the longest time there. When I bowled in high school, we bowled at this little 10-lane house. It had stream lane with Brunswick above ground ball returns.
Oh wow, how cool!
I don't know if that place is still open or not.
Do you remember the name of it?
Carroll Lanes.
Carroll Lanes.
But
I have to look that up.
it ended up. I don't know what. I think COVID took a big hit on it too.
Sad.
Like I said, I don't know if it's still open or not. I haven't heard anything. There was another bowling alley I know closed, but they're trying to reopen it.
I hope so. There's a lot of places shut down. I hope they all come back. So
Yeah.
get everybody out and start bowling again. Hopefully this new TV show here coming up at the end of the month will help spur some interest on.
There was a TV show back in the 90s. I forget what it was called, but it was a guy that was like a banker from New York, or it was like and he went to his hometown in Ohio, and the bowling alley is called Stucky Bowl. Plug my stuff.
Aaron's telling you to plug your stuff.
Oh yes, okay. I usually stream on Twitch when I'm not working. I actually play with trains for a living. That's actually my job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, how
but
good.
I can't do anything with that. I can't like film anything because that's actually FRA against it. Where if I have to have like my phone off and like not on my person.
Completely understand that.
But yeah, www.twitch.tv/BCXCarl. That's my Twitch page. I usually stream iRacing with the wheel here and stuff. I might be on later tonight to stream iRacing. The new season just started, and I have a league race tonight. I think it's like 8 p.m. Eastern.
Ah, cool. Very cool.
Yeah, but appreciate you having me on.
Yeah,
dude.
thank you. Yeah, I'll have to do this more often, and hopefully we won't have any technical glitches, and I'll wake up earlier and get started on time. So.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Thank
All
you.
right. Hey, thanks for the help.
Oh, no problem.
I will talk to you soon. Thanks. All right. Back to the live here. Oh, let me go back to me. There we go. I think. Or did we lose it? There we go. All right. Very cool. If anybody else wants to call in and chat, look me up on Facebook Messenger, Robert Natho. Send me a video call request. I'll answer it, and we'll talk live. I'm still having my breakfast here, finally. A little slow, but we're talking away, so. Who's the next caller? Somebody hit to Facebook Messenger and queue it up. Waiting for another caller. Having my, let's see, this morning, now it is the Bolthouse Berry Boost. I always do my juices in the morning. Having my scrambled eggs and sausage here that Aaron made from this morning because I overslept. If anybody wants to video chat, Facebook, go to Messenger, look for me, Robert Natho, and send me a video call. I'll answer and we'll talk. We are in Dallas, Texas. Where are you watching from? Everybody, let me know. Chime in and give us your location. I've seen Singapore, Philippines, the UK. Go on to Facebook Messenger, to the chat thing, look me up, Robert Natho, and then send a video call. Wisconsin, Singapore. Cincinnati. We drove through Cincinnati a couple of years ago. On our way back from Cleveland, where we picked up the above ground ball return that I'm using here and a bunch of other stuff. Got some Score King pins from a bowling alley in Akron on the way back. I'm the only one. Bruce on the loose from Sterling Heights. Come on. Send some pictures there. Kia TD Pro. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Western Bowl in Cincinnati. Okay. Let's see. See if we still have John on here. That's okay, Detroit. Hello, hello. I was calling Rep, but I believe he may not be on right now. All right. We'll come back to him, or if he calls me back. Let's see. I'm reading comments from everybody. There we are. Hello, hello. Come on. Turn on video. It's not working. I think he's calling me again. Well, doesn't seem to want to work. trying to call Rep. Ah, Florence Bowl. Yes, we did. Well, it's not working. Let's try this again. I think I'm trying to call him, he's trying to call me. There we go, let's see if that works. Let's try this again. Well, it's not working. I don't know what's up. Keep trying. Maybe it'll, I don't know. I think because I got my phone sitting next to my laptop and maybe it's, yeah, I couldn't hear you when we connected a minute ago there, Rep. Or I know we were talking earlier, then all of a sudden I couldn't hear you at all. I've done that. Yeah, look on Messenger, pull me up, Robert Natho, and then make a video call. Heard of the oldest sanctioned lanes in America are in Wisconsin. Is that Holler House, Rick? I know they're talking about it on TV the other day during the Pro Tour. There we go. Let's see if we can get it this time. Hello, can you hear me? Cannot hear you. Is not working. Let's see. Let me try see if I can find you. Nah. It's in there somewhere. Not finding it. Yeah, I'm not sure what the mic is. I don't have you in my message list on here, Pinoy, so I can't find you. Came up with Pinoy Bowlers, and I know that's not you. So we'll keep trying here. I hear something. What? Is that him? Come back one more time, Aaron. I shouldn't have been muted. Say it again. The Amflight Bowler, I've got one you definitely haven't seen before. Yeah, try calling me. Okay, so that's Pinoy?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will call you, Pinoy Bowler, if I can figure out how to do that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Allow, come on. Oh, don't give me that. Come on, there it is. There you are. Hello.
Hello, Rob.
Hey, how are you?
Very good.
Awesome. All right, my phone's got to quit ringing over here. There we go. Hello from the Philippines, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah. I'm proud to be Pinoy.
Hey, how are you today?
Very good.
Good. You definitely, I think, have the award for maybe the furthest person. I'd have to get my map out and see, but
Yep.
let's see. Well, I guess we're 11 a.m. here. What time is it there?
It's about 12:13 here a.m.
Oh, you're midnight.
Yep.
I see a bowling pin. What you got?
I don't know what kind of pin this is, but I got this from a 24-lane GS Center, which I bowled in the past. Unfortunately, it burned down though, but
Oh
they
no.
can't seem to confirm what kind of pin this is though.
Oh man. That's cool though. Who signed it?
It's by Paeng Nepomuceno. He's a he's our 6-time world champion bowler who's probably outside the PBA.
Awesome. That's cool. August 2019. You say that place burned down, huh?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
That was like 2017. The place burned down though.
damn. That's too
They had
bad.
they had like wood lanes, 2,000 ball returns, 2,000 gutter caps, frameworks masking it, and GS92s.
Okay. Any idea what happened, or did it just mysteriously burn down?
I've looked. I remember what I remember correctly about is that since the bowling alley is in the mall, I've known that it was burned down because of a short circuit, electrical short circuit.
Now, all that wood in a bowling alley—that's not a good combination.
Yep.
I mean that wood's that thick. You know,
Yeah.
60 foot of it times how many lanes? Once one gets going, you're pretty much out of luck. That's too bad.
Yeah.
So do you
I mean,
bowl?
believe it or not.
Or go ahead.
Oh, wait, go ahead. Go ahead.
I say, do you bowl every week? You in a league or?
Yeah, I bowl every week, like twice.
Very cool. What's your average?
Somewhere around like 150 to about 180 average, I guess.
That's good. That's
That was like
good.
back in 2019 when I joined.
Very good. How long? So you've been bowling? What, 2-3 years now?
Well, let's see. Well, I've been in the league for like 3 years, but for bowling in general, for about 10 or 11.
Okay. So you started early then.
Yep.
That's cool.
I didn't even join the league because I'm not really good yet, so I need to keep practicing until I get the best.
Sure. How many bowling alleys are there around you?
We have like 2 duck pin centers and 1 10-pin.
Oh, so you have duck pin.
Yep.
That's cool. I've never seen duck pin in person. I know it's big like up in the northeast of the U.S. But I mean, it's nowhere around here in Texas at all. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know that it was overseas like that.
I mean, the duck pin centers here were really, really old school. Like, there's no centers here. No duck pin centers were even renovated at all.
Really? So they're all set by hand, or do they actually have machines for it?
There are both. There's a combination of both, but the majority are pin boys though.
Really?
There are some. Yes, there are still centers that still have pin Shermans though. They're still
Wow.
good.
Well, if you ever go into them, get some pictures and video of them. I'd love to see them on the Garage Bowling Alley Facebook page. Upload them on there. That'd be really neat to see.
I recently uploaded a video on my channel though about one of those 2 duck pin centers in my hometown I visited, which was across my school though, because before the pandemic though, because I heard like a project ongoing at that bowling center, which is not gonna be a bowling center anymore soon though, because it's gonna be like something for the school or something. So,
They're closing it.
pretty much.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
I recently uploaded a video on my channel probably about 3 weeks ago. I visited that center. They have like a bunch of stuff everywhere. They pretty much turned it into a storage area for some
Oh
reason.
man, that's not right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how
I mean,
Cleveland was
nope.
when I was going up to Twin Lanes. They had an upstairs, downstairs bowling alley, and they pretty much, I guess, they didn't need the upstairs anymore, and they just shut it down and just used it for storage, which is when I found them up there. But I mean, they still had like 24 lanes above ground, Gold Crown, Model A's, and then they had just bought a bunch of stuff from other bowling alleys and stored it upstairs, and then they're getting ready to close down. They sold it to somebody, and they wanted the upstairs cleared out, so I was up there getting some cool stuff before everything was gone. But it was kind of neat going in there and seeing it hadn't been a bowling alley in like 20, 25 years. And just kind of looking around, it was kind of neat. Sad to see it though, because back in the day that would have been so cool to see that place in operation.
I bowled there for like probably about 5 times because once in my childhood and like 4 times in a row for my school intramurals. And it's funny that my whole class is trusting on me, but I kind of let them down twice. No. but on my 10th grade high school, I pretty much got the team to the top part. We won.
Awesome.
I shot like barely 100 with duck pins, probably the biggest record I got on ducks.
I heard duck pins not easy.
No, not 100 pins, but like 100, like score 100.
Right.
Score. I barely shot. I was so nervous bowling because even though a bunch of students aren't even good at all, I don't want to let the team down at all.
Right. That's cool though. One of these days I'll try duck pin out. Hopefully.
Well, it's on the East Coast, right, in the U.S.
Yeah, kind of up in the Northeast, like Boston and up in that area. Evidently they have duck pin, candle pin. Up in Canada, they've got, I think, 5 pin. There's some different variants.
Yeah.
But if you're around Texas, though, 10 pin is it. Unless you go down around San Antonio, there's a bunch of German clubs down there, and they all have like 9 pin bowling and some old centers down there, but they're all private clubs. But Mike and I are going to try to go down there and look at some of them.
I pretty much watch every video from Kevin Hong about those vintage centers.
Yeah.
I mean,
he gets around to see some really neat stuff.
But I'm really shocked one of his videos about that. I'm not sure what it's called. I forgot. Top hat, which I'm not sure what it's called. But just basically like 3 10 pins, 3 pins that are 10 pins, and there's like a ball that's like a duck pin or candle pin. I can't remember. I'm not sure which one is that. Probably a cock hat. I don't know.
Well, maybe one day Kevin Hong will come here to the garage if he's ever in Dallas. The invite is out there. I know we're not as classic and stuff as places he takes pictures of, but it'd be nice to meet him one day. I know a lot of people have.
Let's see. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the good news about that center though that was burned down. The mall's since it's in a mall. Well, when the mall burned down, the good news though, they're gonna rebuild the place though.
Oh, good. You don't hear about that happening. Usually places burn down and it's like, that's it and that's the end of it. So I'm glad to hear they're going to rebuild it.
I mean, yeah, because this mall that was burned down is basically a corporation. Like, they lose, bad luck next time, Unlike family owned, they just, give up immediately.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Hopefully they won't take too long rebuilding it.
Which is I'm trying to look at photos. What the place looks like from before. Here it is. Not you can see it, but this is what the place looks like.
Oh yeah, that's a good looking place.
Yep.
Overhead tubes.
Mm-hmm.
AS80 or AS90 scoring system. That's the ones I used to work on when I worked at Don Carter's. After they took out the Astroline scoring, they put in those AS80s. Those are always fun to work on.
Could be AS90s, I guess.
AS90s.
But,
not sure what the difference is on them, but I know they look the same.
Yeah. I mean, the scoring system of this place, they don't even work right. But they score really well, though. It's just that they're very glitchy since they're on CRT mode.
Yeah. They're always... The little wire, because there's a scanner that goes back and forth, and the little wire would break down internally, and then it would start giving some erroneous scoring. But it was you had to adjust it on the very head of the pin on both sides, and then you had a little scanner tester you'd hook up to the box. You'd have to there's a plus and a minus, and it'd be scanning back and forth. You set to 5 and -5. I remember that's how you set the scoring, and then you had the computers, the whole CRTs, and it was fun to work on, but now they're so far above my head with all the new stuff. I don't even know how to begin to work on the stuff now. So
I was gonna. My eyes somehow almost get double-sided when I look at the scoring, though.
yeah,
When I start glitching around, especially on lane 22 is probably the worst.
really.
Yep.
Yeah, no, like 4 lanes, I think up at where I bowl, the bottom, the screens don't even work on them anymore, and they've swapped them out, and I think they've run out. So I think a couple of them are shattered. You can't even. You have to go to the front desk to do any adjustments on the scoring up there. I wish they get some new stuff replaced. Hello.
Oh. Sorry. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's my mom, though.
Just talking to somebody over in the U.S.
Yep.
That's
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Well, thanks for always checking in with us and commenting and stuff. I know it's always great to see when you pop up. So.
Yeah. I really appreciate it, though.
Yeah, thank you.
So much.
Hope you enjoy everything. If you got any comments or suggestions, send them to us and keep us posted. And we'll do this more often. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Well, all right. Thanks.
All right. We'll
thanks,
see you
Rob.
later. Thank you.
All right.
Bye. That was cool. There we go. Back to that. Okay. Call from the Philippines. Oh, there I am. Yeah, I'd love to have you down here, Rep, if you ever thought you could make it down this way. Asked Charlie what he got. He said he was almost in tears. I know he talked about it when he saw what he got, and he was really, really happy. 97 was the best you got in duck pin. Yeah, I've heard duck pin's a lot harder. Wow. There we go. Anytime you think you can make it down here, I know it's tough for you to travel and everything, so, but if it ever happened, or if you're ever passing through, stop in. Off to a shaky start this morning on the system. Thanks for y'all who stuck around talking to me. Tried to be on at 9, slept a little late, and then I came out here about 9:30 and started setting up, and then OBS wouldn't work. I couldn't get the video image. I finally just had to remove everything and restart everything, and that still didn't work. And thanks to a little help from some of you watchers out there, got everything working, so we started late. So that's why there's a couple of short videos this morning that started and ended. Let's see. We are going to try John one more time. Let's see if we can hear John. Hello? Oh, come on. I can't hear you again. Dang it. I'm not sure what's up. We talked earlier. It's just not going to play with it. There's some gremlins out there today, Rep. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'll leave it on here for a second in case I hear something. Come on. I'm not hearing anything. I don't know if you can hear me or not, other than on the YouTube screen. Finish eating my breakfast here. Yeah, definitely got lots of gremlins in the computers today. Well, try it again in a little bit if you get it going. I know it worked earlier. All right. Now's the point of breakfast where I do my carrot juice. I do all the greens, the reds, and then my carrot juice. Try to do that every morning, most every morning. We can try a little bit later, I guess, Rep. If it wants to behave, we can work out the bugs. Last time it was me, so like I say, we were talking earlier, I could hear you just fine, then all of a sudden it got to where I could just, like maybe you went down to like 5% of what you were before, or 10%. I could hear you, but I couldn't hear you. I know Aaron loves Windows. It's just one of those days, nothing's going to play nice with us. You see the back of the Star Shield, if you're wondering what that is. Let's see. There we go. The video is frozen on the computer, but I can still see it on the regular one here. But can't hear you for some reason. I don't know. I know it's working because I've talked to a couple of people and it's worked. Late start on breakfast here. Let's see. The video, oh, that's right. That's what it was. Let's see, mute that mic. There we go. Mute the mic on YouTube. Catch back up live again. There we go. Now I'm live on my own screen. Who wants to call next? Hey, Detroit, we're still here. Aaron's back in the other end of the house watching, taking care of the audio issues and yelling through the door at me from time to time. Look me up on Facebook, Messenger, Robert Natho. Hit that video call. Let's talk. All right. Breakfast is done. Anybody got any other thing to talk about? Bowling. I think bowling was on last night. PBA. If it is, I recorded it. Haven't watched it yet. I watched Sundays, most of it. Sterner. Jason Sterner, that's who I was trying to think of earlier. He was on fire, and I think I've heard how everything turned out, so if you haven't watched it yet, I won't talk about it yet, but man, he's, as I say last night, he's starting to be one of my favorites because he just is a good, clean, traditional bowler. I like the way he delivers the ball. He's not too crazy, and he's done really well lately the last couple of years. But he did beat Belmo. Belmo was one and done. I think it came down to like the 10th frame. It was like Sterner left the 4, 7, 9, 10, nailed it, knocked the pin out from the back, hit the 9 trips over, hits the 10. Crazy. Then Belmo goes up, leaves the 3, 4, 10, converts his. Plays was just going ape, you know what. But let's see, if you could go back in time and change one thing, what would you change? Let's see, one thing, what would I change that I had the power to change? It's a good question. Let's see, one thing that I would change. Monetary wise, if I could go back like 30 years ago and buy Amazon stock, 10 years ago, hell, 15 years ago, I would have sunk all my money into Amazon stock. Not money related. Let's see. There's a lot of things I'd change. Damn. That's a good question. It really is. Because I don't know that there's a lot of things if I changed, my life would be different now, and I don't know that I'd want to change a whole lot right now. I'm very happy where I'm at in the world and stuff, so might have gone to work for American Airlines sooner than later, and that way I'd have better seniority right now. So maybe getting a job at American Airlines right out of high school, throwing bags or something, that would have helped me out. Let's see. Capri Lanes. Do you want me to get a full approach or just the gumdrops for you? Man, the approach is heavy. You can get the gumdrops somehow. That would be kind of cool if they come out. If you ever guys get up here, I have to check out Rick Bowl with A's and overlanes. I would love to, Detroit. Our situation here is not really letting us just up and leave the house right now, and I wish we could one day when that changes and we're able to travel more freely. That will happen. We'll start coming around and seeing some places because we're hearing from a lot of people, a lot of places we need to go look at and see, and I know that there's a lot of them out there. But right now we've kind of got Mama here at the house, and we're staying close to her. And, you know, for those of y'all who know us a little better, you know, kind of know what we're doing here. So just doesn't let us travel as much as we'd like. Yeah, I thought they were on like 4 days in a row this week, which kind of surprised me when I saw the schedule and saw that Sunday live, Monday live, Tuesday live, Wednesday live, and it's a different one every night. Not sure how they're doing that. Having qualifying for each night every day. Sterner choked at the last shot. That's what I heard. That's what I heard last night. I was talking to a guy at bowling about it last night, and he goes, "Oh, do you want to know what happened?" I said, "Did Jason Sterner win?" He goes, "No." And I was like, "Damn," because I really liked him. And then I heard they tied, and then it came down to like the roll off, and it didn't work out for him. Tesla, there's another one. Probably Amazon though. But Tesla would be another good one. No resin, no strings. I agree. No string pin setters. Whoever started developing those. Let's see. GSXs and strings would never be made. Good thinking, Caleb. I agree. They're a huge box of gumdrops at my old AMF 8270 center. I wish I took it. Wish you knew where they still were. Get them if they were still around. I would tell AMF not to abandon the spare maker concept. Also, Brunswick to modernize its A and A2s instead of pursuing the GS machines. I agree completely, Rod J. Robbie, if you get a chance, check out King of TV Bowling back in the day. Oh yeah, I do watch a lot of those all the time, Sean. There's some really good stuff on there. I'll go back and watch some of the old. I like looking at like Bowling for Dollars and some of the small individual like bowling shows that were only on like in a small market. You know, the kind of the TV production's a lot cheaper, and I kind of like that though. You know, it's not so glitzy, and you know, you don't have advertisement all over everything. If anybody wants to talk to me live, look me on Facebook Messenger, open a video chat, Robert Natho, and we can talk live, and I can have you on screen, and we can talk one-on-one. Qualifying for the Scorpion show right now, around the 16. So they're qualifying for each show every single day? That's crazy. Shark is tomorrow. Why are they cramming so many into 1 week? Yeah, I know, but last night we did pretty good during league. We were over 30 people watching for a while, which is more than I would have expected with the PBA being on at the same time. college final on Sunday. Dang. Any way to watch it on YouTube or anything? I figure, or are you blocked on YouTube where you can't see it over there? I know some countries are blocked from other countries. You're right, Tinker Toys. I hate plastic. Gotta love freefall only. None of that string crap. Did you see the pics I sent you on Messenger? I haven't looked on Messenger, but let me look right now. 2 rounds today and again tomorrow, and the finals tomorrow night. Let me look on Messenger here. Check one from work. Anybody who watched the Naked Bowling Spectacular, a friend of mine at work posted this. He was, I guess, watching it. I told, check out my Ric Flair moment there. If anybody fell for it. I just thought I'd have a little fun with the naked bowling concept there. Let's see. I'm looking for pictures on Messenger. Oh, I know they're on. There we go. Message. Tap to see blurred image. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. I'm opening them up now. Ah, the Voltex 2 PBA Gold Pen and the Max Stripe. Wow. What is that one with the stripes? Is that the B-Max, the last stripe there? Almost looks like a little crazing in the coating. Very cool. Good looking 3 pins. Woo! Oh, I hope y'all enjoyed my humor the other night. Let me see. I think with YouTube TV, probably could watch. Yeah, I think YouTube, they're on YouTube. I never liked the one where they have like 4 of them all bowling together and then they have to split down to 2 and all that, or they stair step. Just start off with 5 and do it like they normally do. I agree, Sean. We're trying to go viral. We're doing everything we can. I'm trying to put stuff out every day, trying to come up with some new ideas. And anybody have any comments, suggestions, or any secret ideas you want me to try, message us. You know, I'm trying to do some more. No two-handers last night or reactive resin use. I was surprised that, yeah, Sunday they were all using purple hammers. That must be like the ball of choice right now. Seemed like everybody's using purple hammers. Thank you, Rep. Trying to get some more subscribers and see if I even picked up. I sat out here one day and shot the 710 split. I think I shot at it like 65 times and finally picked it up. And I made the video of the 710 split and put it out there. And I figured that would have gone crazy. You know, everybody looking at that. And I did the blooper reel video of all the almost in my 65 and made a separate video of that. I figured that might have gone up higher, but it didn't. But it's weird, the one that gets the most hits, like 1,500 hits every single day, is the Snow Day 2 video. Don't know why. Snow Day 2, the original bowling video movie that I made, like it's about 5 minutes long, that I put out, one of my very first videos, gets hit a bunch. Aaron, I think, bowling. There is a video of Aaron bowling out there, yes. His is like one of the top videos. Let's see. We're trying to get some more on TikTok too. This is turning into a full-time job. I hope you know that. And no, we don't make a penny off this channel. So if anybody thinks that we're making money off this, it's not happening yet. When I switch audio sources on the live, cut the part where he screamed, woo, woo! I know he had a few bleeps in there. Ah. You too, Rep, on the 710. Apparently couldn't find any information on the stripe pin. All the information is called a Brunswick Killer Bee. I'm going to have to ask Mike about the Killer Bee, see if he knows anything about that. Anybody want to talk to me? Facebook Messenger, video chat, call me up, Robert Natho. We'll talk live, and I'll put you on live as well. Put your 710 split conversion on Sunday night. I will. I'm going to make one out of that today. Like I say, this is turning into a full-time production job here between Aaron and I. But that's cool. We enjoy doing it. And I hope you enjoy it too. What is 8 arms, 8 eyes, and 8 legs? I remember that from my pirate jokes, and I'm trying to remember what the hell the... Oh, you're asking Aaron that. Forgot the name of it already. Purple Hammer is a hot selling and type of ball that makes Sean Rash cry. You know what the hell is up with Sean Rash whining about the urethane? I heard he was complaining about Brunswick, and I don't know, like maybe it's unfair. He's not with Brunswick anymore. Wonder why. But everyone wants to see Aaron, but the elusive Aaron almost never gets seen. 8 pirates, that's it. That was one of my own jokes. I already forgot it. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches a nervous wreck. A marvelous wreck. I thought it was a nervous wreck. It's still good. Legit 710, no inverted curtain or anything, and it got crap views. You know, it's funny, even at bowling, not even trying, I'll hit something, bounce a pin out, and I'm thinking, where is the 7 or where is the 10 when you need it? And the curtain's not inverted. But yet you can invert the curtain and try all you want, and pins don't bounce out. It's just, got to hit it just right sometimes. Mini bowling alley. Hey, say that for the next time, Pinoy. Next time we're doing this. Maybe next Tuesday I'll do it again. And I won't sleep till 30 minutes past when I said I'd be on. And I won't have video issues and audio issues. But at least we got everything working now. Found 10 boxes of brand new mixer still in the... Oh, man, did you get them? Todd, tell me you got the pins. I hope you got them. Stripe Brunswick pin only comes in stripes. It's weird. Yeah, usually Brunswick always has a crown version. Why do pirates take so long to learn the alphabet? They spend many years at sea. Arr. Where do pirates like to have lunch? Allegiant? Arby's. All right. Oh, good deal, Todd. I hope you still have them. The Blue Eagle or tricolor? Curious. We inverted the curtain. It was nuts. I know. It's weird. We used to kick pins. We used to have Sparetronics when I worked at Don Carter's, where you could set up individual stuff, which Sparetronics, yes, I'm still looking for Sparetronic parts. I would love to put one on this pin setter. I've got half of the pieces, but I don't have the other half. But we would do that at Don Carter's after bowling. We'd go set up the back row, put on the Sparetronics, set up the back row, invert the curtain. And it was a challenge who could kick a pin up further. I mean, we were kicking them back to the arrows, to the foul line. It was a lot of fun. Had to take the deck light out. Yes, that's true. I actually broke a deck light one night in league, or it was open play. I wouldn't do it during league, but open play. If you stand behind a Brunswick machine, you throw a pin down and hit the pin, the shaker board just right, it'll bounce up on the lane. You have to hit it just right though. Now I remember doing it one night, hitting it, it bounced up and went up and smashed the deck light and broke the deck light out. I had deck light. What? I didn't do that. But we'd send pings back up to the set T area. Oh yeah. They said last night the 710 was made 4 times on TV, but the Big 4 was only made once. And I think that's correct. Actually, you know, they always say, who made the Big 4? It wasn't Stayrook. But there was a bowling thing on, and I'm surprised that they never mentioned it more, that Randy Peterson picked it up. It was some kind of a thing up in Madison back around 1990. I remember, who was the bowler from Wisconsin up there? Shoot. But it was like a spare challenge. And they were shooting different spares, and the end was a 7-10 split, and he actually, no, it was a big 4, I believe, and he actually picked it up. And he never talks about it, which I'm kind of surprised. What do the Pirates say to the rake? I'll make you walk the plank if you deny my ball. That's true. Okay. Oh. Excuse me. Sneezer. Blue Eagle with stripes. Oh, they're stripes? I may want to talk to you. Mark McDowell, that's it. Mark McDowell. I know it's on the King of TV's channel. Walter Ray made the double Pinocchio. Walter Ray made it? I think that's right. Of course, the other day I was shooting it, the full set in the garage, I believe, and nailed the 7. 7 took out the 10 only, so I knocked out the 7-10, but left the other 8 up. So, sneezing right into the mic. You're welcome. I know Aaron loves when I do that. Budweiser beer event. You have to look up that spare challenge thing. Hey, call me if you want. I got nobody else calling me right now, so if you want to try it, Facebook, Messenger, hit me up on video chat. I'm nice. We can talk for a few minutes. You can always hang up anytime if you like. Yeah, if you don't, I'm just going to keep blabbering on. Blah, blah, blah. See, Rep, you and I, we could talk all day. Rep will try one more time. Get back to my messenger screen over here. Got another messed up say. I wish more people use Facebook and Messenger. I know I'm not a big Facebook person. I don't post much on there. I kind of got a little turned off by it. But every once in a while, I try it. Let's see if we can get Rep on here this time. Hello, caller. Hello, Rep. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what's going on. Rep's trying to call me again and it's not working. Well, we'll try it again. Got my speakers at 91%, so it's not me. I don't know. Should add hit the rake animation to the scoring system. No, we don't want to encourage such abuse of a pin setter. Because sometimes you hit a Brunswick machine just right, you will bend the rake crank rod, and then you got a mess. Hey, Kevin from New Jersey. Where did the other pirate go eat? Long John Silver's. Let's see, I'm going to sleep now. It's 1 a.m. Well, thanks for checking in. We'll try it again next week, probably. Hopefully this is fun. Everybody will enjoy it. You're right. Good night. We'll see you. Can't stand too long. I'm at work. Today, at least you popped in for a few minutes. I don't know, Rep, because I was able to get everybody else on and they could hear me. It may be something I'm doing wrong. I like that, Long John Silver's. Good night, AM Flight. Oh, you're saying goodnight to him. I'm sorry. Oh, the little crispy, yeah, little crunchy things. Oh. I have to get the right pronunciation on how he says that. Yeah, the pro. I hope I'm not butchering that. Does anybody else want to talk live? Facebook Messenger. Look me up, Robert Natho, and hit the video chat button. Let's see. Oh, we have a caller. Hello.
Video chat. Hello.
Oops, I gotta go in. Yep.
Nope, that was me.
It is working.
I just popped in to say, hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. We got Aaron on video chat. I click over, but I might show somebody's face.
Nope, I'm just an audio call.
Well, you have a little picture of you in the very center about the size of a quarter.
Ah.
It is not the greatest of quality. Here, I can flip it on real quick. Boom, boom. There you go. It'll pop up briefly here. But yes, we're taking calls through. There you are. And there you went. But we're taking video calls. If anybody wants to talk to me after I talk to Aaron here. But
hi, everybody.
Aaron says, hello, everybody. Everybody can hear Aaron now. And
I'm calling you on my portal.
oh, you're on the portal. Aaron has the portal. He was one of the test people on the portal. It's a new, it's made by
Facebook.
Facebook makes it. And it actually works pretty cool. Like if you're a parent with kids, you can read stories to them, and it kind of animates his face on there to go along with the story that he's reading. It's really neat. That was one of the things he had to do one day, test with me. And he was reading, what was it, like Hop on Pop or something?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
It changed the scene, like a cartoon scene, but put his face on there and dressed him up as the character. It was pretty neat. So I could see, if I had kids or grandkids or something, that'd be something really cool to have with them to read stories to them. So it was pretty cool.
It's nice to have on my desk, too, because I can do face calls and
That's true.
sit at my desk and keep working on the computer, but I'm on a call. And so it's kind of nice.
It is. You're using it with your mom the other day, and I walked in the room and it actually automatically zoomed out and panned up to put me in the video. I don't know, Nola, what the hell was all the 10 pins last night. First game I was killing them, and then all of a sudden the 10 pins just started standing up every frame, and then I couldn't get away from them the rest of the night. But I will say, I did miss one 10 pin. Or did I miss
You missed a bunch of 10 pins.
I did. Bowling blindfolded. I've already injured myself enough this year already. I don't want to risk anything else.
Hi, Sean.
Hello, Sean. Aaron says hello. He's on video chat with me with no picture.
He can hear me.
That's true. Everybody can hear you. But I don't know. Reps tried to call several times and it's just not coming through.
Bye, Kevin. Thanks for joining.
All right, see you, Kevin. See you on the next live. We'll work this out again. Maybe next Tuesday, and we won't stay up till 1:30 watching Big Brother Australia.
But it was so good.
It was. If you
It didn't want to stop.
if you watch Big Brother here in the U.S., what is it, Paramount Plus that you can see them?
Yeah.
And we're watching Big Brother Australia. I think there's Big Brother Canada too.
Yeah.
It's only the last 2 seasons, 12 and 13 of Australia, but it's completely different than the U.S. one. It's more interactive. They kind of customize things. I really enjoyed it. So
Hi, Allegiant.
that's why we didn't go to bed when we should have last night, and we stayed up a little late, which meant I didn't wake up this morning in time.
On Big Brother Canada, they actually have all of the seasons available on Paramount Plus.
How many seasons are there, do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Like 5, or are we talking like 20?
I have no idea. I would guess in the 10 to 15 range.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll be busy watching those for a while. Big Brother US is just kind of really, I'm really been turned off by him the last couple of go-rounds. I think there's too many, people aren't really playing the game like it was anymore, and it's just not fun to watch anymore. But Big Brother Australia was completely different.
Hi, Rick.
See you, Rick.
I think with the U.S., production tries to get involved way too often, and it messes up the game.
I think they cast the wrong type of people in there, too. I think they're going the wrong direction, maybe.
They're casting Instagram wannabe...
Right.
What's the word? Influencers.
Yeah.
And I'm not here for influencers. I want to watch everyday people.
Right. And that's not what they're casting, and it's just kind of taken away like they did just Celebrity Big Brother here recently, and Todrick and all these other people just kind of ruined the whole show, you know, because they're all using that as a platform to be something else, and...
Well, Todrick is paying for it, but...
I hope so. If you don't watch Big Brother, you have no idea what we're talking about, so...
But I'll hang up and listen.
Okay. Thanks for calling in.
Bye, everybody.
He says bye. We'll see you in a few minutes here.
Okay.
Bye. Anybody else want to call in? Got a line open. Facebook Messenger. Robert Natho. Start a video call. If not, we'll start wrapping things up here. Hopefully I'll get on earlier next time and things will behave. So, thanks everybody for watching today. We'll try next week again. Maybe do this every Tuesday morning. And next week, I'll make sure everything's updated on the computer, on OBS, and everything else. So I can just come out at 9 o'clock and get started a little bit more on schedule. We're hoping to go to Sunday Night Live instead of Saturday afternoon, because I have to work Saturday night, unfortunately, so we can't do a late Saturday. And Mike works on Sunday, but hopefully his days are getting ready to change, and he's going to be off Sunday, and we can start doing live on Sunday evenings, because it seems like everybody enjoys the Sunday evening. We get a better crowd then, too. Definitely share our page, Garage Bowling Alley on YouTube. Send it to everybody. We're trying to get our numbers way up. We're not making any money off this, so we're just doing it just to get a bunch of numbers. Trying to get more subscribers, get people to appreciate the old bowling stuff. Tune in, watch us, give us some ideas. I'll try to do some more sad comedy bits if anybody enjoyed my naked bowling show the other day. If you hadn't, go watch it. Enjoy my humor. Any comments, suggestions in the garage? Got the masking unit off right now. Don't know if it's going back up, or if we're going to put the gold crown up, or bowl a week without a masking unit. Just trying to do some different stuff so you don't tune in and see the same thing over and over and over again. Load up some bowling clips from last night and over the weekend. We're trying to get onto TikTok more. Any comments or suggestions, let us know. You're going to have to start setting your alarm and get out here and set everything up for me. Let's see, reading comments. Yeah, I mean, it's really nice talking to people all over the country and all over the world, actually. I had someone from the Philippines call in. We talked a little while ago. It was really cool. It's amazing what technology these days can do. You know, we got all these GoPros set up all over the garage, and got the video mixer. And here, let me show you exactly what we got set up here, in case you ever wonder. This isn't as normally as messy when Aaron's out here, but we got Mr. Pig. We got Aaron's boxes here that he does his audio stuff on with all the sound effects and everything. Gunshots, and let's see what else we have. We got laughter right there. I hope you can hear all that. Then we got the little mini board here. I got the keyboard. I actually have the Telescore works. I just got stuff sitting on it right now. Mr. Pig, when we get a 4 in a row, there's some props over there on the side by the ball polisher. Got the video mixer right here that we do our switching on, and then there's some extra boxes up here because we got more than 4 cameras. This only does 4, so we have where we can switch other cameras one to another, so it actually lets us have 6. Got the Dr. Pepper machine running next door. Got the bulb unscrewed right now from Sunday when we were doing our live, and I wanted all the lights out. So, anyways, back on here. So that's kind of the setup that Aaron watches while we're doing our live streams, if you ever wondered how we do all this stuff. It's kind of fun to watch the original ones that we did and see how much things have changed since we started day one. And anyways, I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I love the Gold Crown mask units, Todd. You want to try right now, Rep, before we go? Or do you want to try a little later? If you want to try it again, shoot, hit me up real quick. Show the reset button, controls, and to turn on the pin setter. The camera won't get over there as far as I need to do. I'd have to do that on when I'm using my phone. Or actually, I could do a video of the whole setup with my phone, do a video and post that one. I'll do that. I haven't done one of those in a while, kind of showing the garage and everything. I'll do a new one, and I'll show the reset button and how it works. Let's see if we can get John on here real quick. 8th time's the charm. No. Does not want to work with us today.
Hello.
Hey, here we are.
Nothing, huh?
No, I got you. Do you hear me?
I don't know what's going on.
I got
have no
you.
idea.
I hear you.
Device.
I
Let
hear
me see
you.
this.
Don't go.
Yeah, everything looks right, and I guess nothing's coming through my
No.
microphone.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I don't know what's wrong.
I can hear you. Aaron, tell him I hear him.
Me
Type a message there.
check my sound settings again.
I can hear you, Rep.
Microphone looks good, but low.
I think
Let's
now we're
see.
having the opposite problem. Rep
App volume.
can transmit, but he can't receive. Maybe he'll pick up. Nope, he just cut himself off, I think.
It's interesting. I can't change my,
I can hear him, but he can't hear me.
Oh, hey, you guys can hear me.
We can hear
Cool.
you, but
I can't hear Rob, though.
uh,
I can't win for losing here.
well, you can almost hear
Let me
it over
figure out
the
what's
feed, but then
going
it's
on
going to be
here.
about a 20-second delay. Turn the mic back on the laptop.
Alright,
The mic is
why
on
could
the
I not
laptop.
hear Rob?
I don't have the mic off on the laptop, I don't think.
There's got to be a volume setting somewhere that I'm missing. Maybe,
No, I've got the mic on the laptop.
possibly.
It worked earlier.
Let's see here.
Or if you want to come
Damn
out
it,
here,
why
Aaron,
can't I not hear Rob?
check your output
Nothing's working
settings.
today. Ah!
We're halfway there. We're halfway there, Rep. Let's see. I don't know that he's using his phone. I think he's on a PC. He's got a headset on there. Well, now we don't hear anything.
Let me check
Nope,
my
I'm
sound
hearing 'em.
settings. Maybe
Still
there's
hearing
something
'em.
stupid going on here.
Come on. One of these days we're going to get this perfected, and I'm going to have my end working and
Everything
everybody
looks
else's
good.
too. On his PC, and the volume is up. Should be able to hear it through the YouTube feed, but it will be
There's
about
gotta
a
be
30-second
something
delay.
here.
Well, let me go back on to me since...
It's not what I want.
Well, we'll give him here
Let's
a few
see.
minutes. See if he can ever start hearing me. Hold it. No?
Oh, we're
Well,
halfway there anyway.
we're halfway there, Rip. I don't know. Could you
I
can't,
can hear you from the stream, but
I don't know why it's not picking
I
up
can hear
on
you through the stream. I can't hear you through Messenger.
and I know it worked earlier because I've had even Aaron just called in and it worked. So, I don't know what the issue is. But hey, this is the groundbreaking first time we've ever tried this. So
Yeah, I'm listening to you on the delay right now through the stream.
yeah, it is not the same. Kind of hard to talk to somebody that way, unfortunately. But hey, this is our first moment trying to do this, so maybe next week we'll have a little better success. I'll get all my bugs worked
Yeah, no,
out.
this is something on my end.
Yeah. We're trying. But on Messenger, there's a speaker with a line through it, rep.
We're getting there. We're getting there. I just have to look. There's got to be like this
I know.
setting that I missed.
Sean, there are gremlins everywhere today for some reason. Like I say, I usually come out here, turn everything on, and boom, we just go. And I did it this morning, and I had a black screen. And finally it went live on my phone, so that's why there's multiple streams showing. I was live on my phone, then while I was on there, got some tech help, and we got the computer working right. I think he hung up on me. Not sure. But then we got the computer working, so that's why that came back on. So I'll go in and hide the other ones. I tried going on first, and it was just black, and I was hoping maybe it would start an image, but it didn't. Brandon says it'll be an output setting. Brandon's the one who helped me earlier on this one. I just need to update everything, I guess, make sure everything's current. One day we'll be able to get some cool video
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
trying to get to my sound control panel here. Everything looks like it's turned up though.
We'll get a better computer system out here in the garage. The one we're using now is a computer my mom bought about 10 years ago, and then she quit using a few years ago, and it was just sitting in a closet, so we resurrected it, brought it out here, and that's what we're using to do our live streams with. So it's a little outdated technology. Need to get maybe a laptop or something like I've got, which is what I use for Scoremore, which is what I'm using for the video call-ins right now. I got it as a laptop only for about $150 off eBay as a refurb, but it's worked really well for me. I plugged Scoremore into it, and it's been running real well. So one day we'll get all new computer stuff. I'd like to find a video mixer. If there's one that had like 6 or 8 cameras on it, that would be really neat. But everything I've found is just 4. Unless you want to spend like $2,000 or something, which that's not going to happen. Especially we don't make any money on this channel. We just do it for the fun of doing it. And let's see. See, Brandon, we talked earlier. He called me and we talked at the very beginning. We were live back and forth, and all of a sudden he went from like, say, 100% to like 5%. I could just barely hear him. And then now we're at like nothing. So something happened when we were talking earlier. But anyways, I guess we're going to wrap this up for now. So
Yeah, it's weird what happened earlier because everything was fine, and then I checked my levels and my mic levels were way down.
yeah, because it was on earlier really good, and then all of a sudden it went to almost nothing, and now I guess we're at nothing. Because I guess we're still not working. Uh-oh. Aaron, fix that one.
Yeah, I'm listening to you on the delay, which doesn't work.
See if I can fix this one. How do we delete that one, Aaron? I can't figure out what to do to show me how you do that. Sean. Oh, you have a sense of humor. Yeah, there's always one. I would like to get the Magic Erasers to sponsor us because I talked to them about them enough. And yeah, if you don't use Magic Erasers, if you got any bowling pins, get the Magic Eraser. You can get a 12-pack on Amazon for like $5. Get your bowling pin, and I've been amazed. I was kind of skeptical of it at first, and then I tried one. Even like on a new pin, it takes all the little marks off of it. It doesn't dull the finish. And actually, I've got this one is I can look at the flyer stripe I have up there. Normally the flyers come with like a real dull coating on them, and I used one on a flyer stripe. It took that dullness off, made it gleaming white, and took all the marks off. It doesn't remove all the little ink because the flyers always had that ink that kind of rubbed off on them against other pins. But it's amazing what it does to bowling pins though, and cleans them up real nice. So get you some Magic Erasers. They even have a knockoff brand on Amazon too. But get a pack of them. I think we've used all ours up here.
On
Hello.
delay again, but
On delay.
Another thing that the Magic Erasers are really, really good for
Are?
it's old yellowed video game consoles.
Oh, really?
Like when they turn yellow from being near the sun or something like that. I'm a big video game nerd too, aside from
yeah?
bowling, in case you didn't know. But those Magic Erasers will make an old yellow, like Super Nintendo or an old original Nintendo, look like brand new. It's crazy.
Wow. That's cool. That's good to know. I hadn't tried it on anything else, but yeah, anything old and yellow like that, I guess it would clean up. Even like maybe some old vintage signs, or painted white, or pretty much. I think they work on like walls, even like scuff marks on your wall in your house. Don't
they work? Those Magic Erasers work miracles.
I guess that's why they're called Magic Erasers. So go on Amazon, get a pack. They're only like $5. Try them out on some stuff. You'd be amazed. Like I say, I've used them on bowling pins. Josh started us on them, and we found out works on bowling pins. Now we know they work on old gaming consoles, and there's no telling what else. Get them and try them, and share your experience with us. Maybe the Magic Eraser people will pay us for promoting them so well. Retro browning is good for that too. Dip them in a pool of hydrogen peroxide and expose them to UV light. Retro orbiting? What is that? Retro orbiting. I've never heard of that. Try to share the link, but it's over 400 characters. Go to Amazon, search for knockoff packs. 30 packs, currently $13. That's the deal. Leave it in the UV light for 24 hours. Retro brighting. What is it? Did I say retro orbiting? I'm sorry. Retro brighting. What is it you use it on? What is that? Are we talking about the pens with the UV discoloration, or? Because I know that Mike was telling me about how the pens with the UV coating on them discolor when exposed to, I think, LED lights or fluorescent lighting over time. If there's a way to restore that, that'd be cool to try out. And some of the pinnacles that we got are very splotchy. Like some parts of them are discolored from the UV lighting, and some aren't. But, well, I guess Rep is still working on it. Hadn't figured it out yet. thanks for trying at least, Rep. At least we got to talk earlier. It's good to hear your voice. First time we've ever tried that. We'll try it again next time, and hopefully it'll work better.
I'm trying. I'm going through every setting ever.
Any yellow plastic restores it to original color.
I want to definitely thank you for running with the idea and having us on. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Like I said, we're going to have an all-day conversation once I get this thing all set up.
I know we could talk all day, I'm sure. Never seen it done in bowling pins, though. If anybody's ever tried it? If not, I'll look up the process. I'll try it on a bowling pin. Hey, if it works, then...
Absolutely. Could talk forever. You're definitely like my lost twin or something.
Oh, that's fun to hear. It's good to know that I'm not the only bowling nerd out there, and hopefully everybody watching the channel, I hope it's amazing how many younger kids and younger people are watching this stuff, and it's kind of nice to see that people that weren't around in the Gold Crown era can appreciate it, like for the Star Shields, Gold Crown stuff, and have an appreciation for the older bowling stuff. I mean, computers are cool and everything, but, nothing beats like an old 57 Chevy. You have a new car that's fun to drive, it's just quiet and everything, but getting in an old car and having a mechanical heating system, a mechanical transmission, mechanical levers and stuff, and just having all that stuff function just makes me appreciate it so much more than just, computer just makes it work. That's no fun. It's nice, but it's not, I don't get the same effect out of it. Rep and Aaron were born in the same week. That's just crazy irony. Corona Cat Bowl, they restored pins. I'll have to look that up. We got lots of notes to make off today's little chat session.
Aaron and I discussed that. It's really cool.
Yeah. Definitely a bowling nerd. Enjoyed the shakedown cruise this morning. So, anyways, check out all our old videos. I'm trying to add them all to the playlist to segregate everything. I haven't got all of them in there, but I'm trying to go back, put all the pin videos in pin videos, old videos, garage bowling, live streams, and all that stuff, kind of segregate them. Trying to go back and edit out the beginnings of our older videos now that I know how to do that on Editor. To like when we went live and had like 20 minutes of music and stuff before we went, I'm trying to edit all that off so when you click on the video it starts. And because I know we're very primitive early on in our productions, so we're trying to clean them up a little bit so people will watch them. Trying to think of some short video ideas. If you do, private message me anytime. I can get lost in long messages sometimes, so forgive me if I do. I don't mean to do it, but sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. But if you got any ideas, send them to us. Any video ideas? People have been asking for no masking unit and no deck shield, and I started putting two and two together and thought, well, that's kind of bowling naked, and I thought, that's kind of a fun idea. Then the whole Ric Flair smoke machine and the intro music just kind of came to me, and I thought that'd be kind of fun. So there you have it, my attempt at humor the other night. You're right, Caleb. 1956 pin setter. Nothing beats sitting on a Brunswick pin setter like this and watching it work. All the stuff turning and knowing that people sat down at a desk and mapped all this stuff out on pen and paper and stuff. Yep, we're still live, Brendan. Talking away. Yep, and we're still here. At least I got everything working normal now. I can't remember if you were on earlier before the fiasco or after the fiasco. But we got everything working now.
One thing I love and I think is really cool.
Yes.
Is my machines at Slocum's. They have the the same exact stamp on the rate cam.
That's crazy.
For 4-30-1956, like yours does.
That's crazy. And your machines are 3200 and mine are 36. And remind me again, is that place still open or is it closed? So they're 3200 serial numbers older than the ones I've got. And I mean,
Oh yeah, Slocum's is still open.
Is it an original
been open
install,
since
or are they
1939
installed?
as a bowling alley.
So were they put in brand new at that point? Rep and I are talking, but he's listening to the delayed feed on YouTube since he can't hear me on the live feed. So we're
Yes, the owner's father, who I spoke to a lot, he just turned 100.
Oh my gosh.
2/22/22 was his 100th birthday. He brought
Wow.
eight of them brand new
Wow.
because it was only 8 lanes then.
Right.
And then in 1958, he expanded and bought the bar that was on the front and bought 4 more brand new machines.
Wow. What were the serial numbers of the 4 that he added? Do you remember? I know the other ones were 3,200. It's still amazing. I want to know what the oldest serial number pin setters are that are still operating.
They were a little bit of a hodgepodge, but they were between 20 and 23,000.
That's still old. I've got a list on my phone,
And there
production
were
list.
the horrible ones with only 1 rake stop, where they just eliminated the second spring tube.
So I never understood that. I thought all of them had 2 rake stops. Even the ones I thought are Jap A2s at Don Carter's had the dual rake stops on them. But I guess if you only have 1 spring tube, you only need 1. I don't know why you wouldn't have the other one, but I guess if it's not built into the frame, I don't know. Yeah, I guess if the bracket's not there, you're stuck without them. Interesting, though. I didn't know they did that. And did they keep it that way?
Yeah, they didn't do it for very long.
Because they had issues with it, I guess.
The ones with 1 rake stop obviously bend and twist the rake arms, so
Right.
that's why they added the second stop back again.
And the question is, are they still running at full A2 speed? Were they running full A2 speed when you worked there? I have an A2 pulley coming.
Yes, they are. I was, right as I got sick, I was talking to the owner about it, and I was going to get some jetback pulleys at least to
Right.
slow him down some, and he was okay with it, but I got sick, and I was never able to put the order in and change them.
Well, it's good to know they're still running A2, or that they're able to still run at A2 speed, so they haven't killed them yet. But yeah, running A2 speed just to me is just too much for a pin setter like that, especially something from 1956. I always
Yeah,
wondered
what the big thing is since the machines were installed, there was really only 2 mechanics that worked on them, the big stuff.
right?
The mechanic they have now, and his father, who passed away rather young,
Oh,
but he's very good with PM and lubrication and all that,
that
and
makes a difference.
really, despite the speed, there's not a lot of problems with the machines.
Well, if you have them adjusted right, it's less of a burden on the machine, but it's the people have like the 2-to-1s out of adjustment to where the short and the long stroke are that far off when you're halfway up through the long stroke and the short and the long one takes over and jerks it up and then slams it back down on the short stroke to finish out the short stroke. I mean, that's a lot of stress on the gearbox. And then having your stop arms throw when it sweeps forward that it's not slamming forward. You know, there's a lot of things you can do to a machine to make them not last longer or last longer. You know, lubrication is one thing, but getting all the gearbox adjustments right where you don't, traumatize the poor thing, more or less. Okay.
Really the only thing that was kind of iffy in my opinion, and not that it's a huge deal, but it's the rakes. They used to pull them.
Right.
So I went through all 12 and did all the rakes from scratch.
Wow.
I did the C-lever adjustment, the shotgun length adjustment, the shock adjustment, and I used a procedure that they use on Boltec
Uh-huh.
called they called it raking the dough. One of the really good Brunswick mechanics came up with it, and basically what you do is you run the rake as far back as possible so that when the rake is forward, it's much, much lower.
Right.
You set the rake arms like a 1/4 inch away from hitting when they're at 180.
Uh-huh.
So by doing that, it pulls the rake back, and at guard it sits a lot lower. And there were lanes where pins would literally roll under the rake and get through it. And I got some of them I got really low. They say usually like 2.5 to 3 inches is about where they want them, but some of them I got down to 2 inches or even a little bit less.
See, I know mine's way
And
off.
it really helps. Our deadwood calls
Yeah.
like vanished
The rake
between
shock. The rake shock, Caleb's
the rake
asking.
procedure and also the turnbuckles.
Right. Yeah,
To
Caleb's.
adjust the shotgun, I set those to a 1/16 of an inch like they were supposed to be, so that the rakes would trip, the shotguns would trip, and we weren't walking down the lanes very much at all for any kind of deadwood. They came out. I have a bunch of videos on my channel when I did them. They came out really nice.
Yeah, the rake shock that Caleb's asking about is on the 10-pin side, so whenever you hit the cushion, the rake shock kind of keeps the rake from slamming down. But then if you have a rake shock that's gone bad, sometimes the rake will only drop part way down. And I've seen videos where the rake comes about partway down, then sweeps and actually can hit the pins in the machine, or I've seen them sweep back and then drop down and come forward. So we would always put cheater springs on them at Don Carter's whenever we'd have one malfunction during league. We just put a cheater spring on it to help the rake drop, but otherwise your rake would slam down.
Yeah, sometimes they kind of hang up, and when the deck starts to lower to 90 degrees, you see the rake fall the rest of the way.
Yeah. So yeah, the rake, that's what the rake shock does. I know my adjustment's not good on here, and I've never really gone through the full adjustment because mine, when it comes down, is too high in my opinion.
But we had pretty good ones.
Yeah, it sounded like you knew how to adjust them right. And I've never gone through that full adjustment because, like I say, mine comes down and it's too high for my taste, but it still almost drags the flat gutters on the way back. And I wish I could get mine to sit down further. I think that'll all change when I do the A mod, when I change it back here once I get the rest of my parts here, and hopefully in another couple of weeks when my shipper guy comes back, I'll have the cushion and hockey sticks, and then I think I'll be able to go ahead and do the complete unmodification from an A2 back to an A.
One thing that would help if you can, I don't know how much room you have, but if you adjust the crank rod so that the rake is as far back as possible at 180,
Okay.
that'll give you, even if you just do that adjustment, it'll give you a lower height at guard because the rake is already farther back, so it comes kind of down. It doesn't really go back, it comes kind of down.
I gotcha. I think I've got my stops set all the way back though on mine. I don't know that I could adjust mine back any further than they are. I'll have to look and see, but I think I have mine. So basically if I change the rod any, either I'd be slamming forward or there wouldn't be enough gap to let the hook release. Rob, hang up with Rep on the computer, then call him on your phone and move the mic. Hey, that would be a good idea. Let me try calling you right back, Rep. I'm going to hang up with you here, and we're going to try this a different way real quick. All right, let me try it on, see if we can do this a different way. See see if this works. Hey, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's definitely something on your end then. No. Yeah. There's something on your end. Yeah. No, I can't. Alright, we'll go back to the other method then. Yeah. Let me do this. Alright, can you hear me now? Well, we'll just go back to doing it like we were before, but I'll do it over my phone. Actually, you won't be able to. There we go. We're on a delay.
Yeah, see, I still can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I can't hear anything.
It should be
For
coming
whatever
over.
reason, it's like something is muted, and I've gone through every setting I have. Nothing is muted. I could try closing stuff. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Should be able to. Hopefully you can hear yourself on the computer now.
Using my mic that shouldn't be using my mic.
Yeah, I don't know. We're trying a different way. Hello, hello. Yeah, it should be able to hear you on the delayed.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what it could be. It's something on my computer, obviously.
Yeah. When a ball
I
hits
gotta hear you through the delay.
When a ball hits the rake, what piece is absorbing most of the impact? There's actually a spring tube that is forcing the rake arm forward. It's a big compressed spring, and on the Model A's, there's two of them. On the A2, there's only one. And whenever you hit the rake, that the spring tube is actually absorbing the impact of the ball hitting it. But sometimes during the cycle, you hit it, and it'll cause the rake crank rod to bend. Then you have a big mess. It's very, very rare that it happens, but it does happen. So 11 and 12 of the sweeps dropped earlier. The table lowered immediately. The mechanics at that place kept playing with the sweep. Oh, on 8290s. Yeah, I don't know much about the 8290s. Are you able to hear yourself on the delay at least, Rep? Hopefully. Well, we don't know.
Yeah, if I leave the stream up, I can hear you and me.
Yeah, I've got the
I just can't get any audio through Messenger, and I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, I've got, if you see me, I'm on my phone, and I've got the microphone up to my ear for the mic pack that we're talking through, so that's what I was doing on the computer earlier. So definitely something on your end. I'm not sure what. But
I see you're all wired up there.
I am wired up. I got all kinds of stuff here. But, well.
I might just need a reboot or something. Maybe the magical reboot.
Yeah. Hey, it works on big airplanes. So, alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hang up. I guess we'll go ahead and end the stream. It's almost, is it 12:30 already? My goodness.
No, this is good though. Once we get things set, we'll have a nice discussion.
Yeah.
We could talk AMFs, we could talk Brunswicks.
We'll set up we'll just do a live video chat with just you and me one day, and people can watch that, and we'll just have you and me only, and they can ask you questions and me, and we'll just try something like that once we figure it out. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and hang up this. Good talking to you. We'll set something up. Hopefully you can get everything figured out on your end. And let me see. All right, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up here somewhere. Whoop. You're welcome. Hey, I thought we'd try something new. So it's not working completely, but let me see. How do I don't know. I don't know how to turn it off there. I'll figure that out in a minute. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up since it's already almost 1 o'clock, I think. Maybe my computer's not right. It's not really 12:38. Is it 12:38? All right. Thanks for watching. It's been a fun day. We'll do this again later. Maybe next Tuesday. We'll just make this an every Tuesday thing. And then one day when Rep gets his stuff going, we'll just do a live one-on-one, me and Rep, and we'll talk live with everybody, and we can all chat together. So thanks for watching. See you next time. We'll have something coming up this week. I'll load some more pin videos and some other stuff. So keep your eyes out. If you got anything else, leave us questions, comments. And till next time, see you later. Now, I figure out how to